Hey everybody, I'm going to be talking about Kingdom of the Dragon today as a continuing effort of researching Metroidvanias. Some that are good, some that are bad. I found this one, can't remember how I found this one, but it was on sale for 50% off. It was $2.99, so $3, normally $6, which is $1 more than Escape from Tethys. So a little bit more expensive. So I've already played it for a bit. I have some thoughts. First thing is that the actual title screen doesn't look that bad, but let's hit continue. Wow, that is a slow fade out. Okay, so I don't want to spend too much time talking about the art style, but let me go into that really quick. So first of all, obviously this game is not super easy on the eyes. And there's a lot of stuff that I actually appreciate about it. So this looks like crap here for a bunch of reasons. But first of all, the background here is clearly way too low res. It's been blown up. The pixels in the back are a different size than the pixels in the front, and it just looks really bad. Some of the art is like really low res pixel arty, and some of the art looks like it's hand drawn. So these trees in the back actually look like they're hand-drawn, and they look really great, and they've got little fireflies or whatever buzzing around, which give it this really nice feel. But then underneath, the ground itself doesn't look very good. It's got some nice little parallax layers going. You can't actually tell here, but some foreground elements right in front of the player. You can see the grass here. Which look pretty nice overall. And if I go to the right, I'm trying to reach some actually more interesting art. So we've got these really nice looking trees. Like, I really like them, actually. They look great. And unfortunately, the rest of the game doesn't match. Everything is really blocky when it feels like it shouldn't be. Some of the enemies are really well drawn. Like, I think this blob looks totally fine, and that enemy that I killed right here looks totally fine. But other parts of the game are not so great. Okay, so now that I've gotten the art out of the way, because like I said, I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, let's talk about the rest of the game. Let's talk about the combat first. The player moves around totally fine. Like, I have no problem with this movement. Player's jump arc is pretty small. He can also roll. I haven't actually found any use for rolling other than you can get under small caves and small cave entrances and stuff like that. Otherwise, I don't think it grants any kind of invincibility frames or anything. I think it's literally just to get underneath holes. There's only one attack. You can't attack up or down. You can only swing right. That being said, it gets the job done. You never need to crouch down. You never need to aim upwards. The combat in this game is very, very, very simple. Every single enemy dies. Almost every single enemy dies in pretty much one hit. The only times I died were when I fell into instant death spikes or I fell from too large of a height. So this is a big problem, right? So if I walk right, you can see this enemy just came out and it literally does nothing. I mean, the attack that it does, I don't even think... Oh, it does. Okay, so it does actually extend its hitbox or whatever a little bit when it attacks, but just barely. And it's so painfully easy to kill all of these enemies. They all die in one hit, like I said, and the attack range is far enough to where basically none of them can hit you. There's just nothing really satisfying about this combat. And I fought two bosses so far. The first boss was this giant slime thing, and it just literally walked back and forth, and every 10 seconds or so would shoot a projectile that was really easy to dodge. And I just smacked it about 30 times and it died. So there's nothing remotely interesting about the combat. Let me talk about the second boss, though. I wish I had footage of that, but it was essentially this pitch black room, and when you walk into it, the lights turn on, and this boss is kind of standing over this pit. And you hit it once, and it disappears, and the lights turn off for about 5 seconds. When the lights turn off, you can't do anything, because you're in a giant room with a pit of spikes, and then the lights turn back on, and he's gone further into the room, and you just kind of have to walk and hit him once again, and then he repeats over and over again. And this entire time, all he does is once every 10 seconds or so, shoots a projectile at you. It's the most tedious, boring boss fight I've ever fought. I think ever in any game. It's terrible. I don't understand. Like I think the idea was to make a boss fight that took advantage of it being dark, but it doesn't take advantage of being dark. It shuts off the lights for 5 seconds and you can't do anything. You don't get shot at. You can't move because you might fall. You can't hit the boss more because they've moved. So literally it's every time you hit him once, 5 seconds of standing there doing nothing. Then maybe another 5 seconds of moving to the left, maybe jumping over one pit, and then hitting the boss again. And you have to do this probably 20 times. It's just terrible. Okay, so going back, let's talk about the upgrades. Because like I said, there's not much to talk about in terms of the combat. Every enemy, like the skeleton, will literally just walk towards you and you can outrun it. It's not fast or interesting. That being said, I do like the skeleton art. I like how they put their heads on themselves. So the upgrades, what upgrades have I gotten? So there's been 2 upgrades that I've gotten. I guess a third one, which technically hasn't done anything yet. The first upgrade was a grappling hook, and I think I saw it over there. So let's talk about feedback a little bit. When I got the upgrade, I didn't know what the hell it did or how to use it. Eventually it gave me a button prompt to hit the X button or Y, depending on what controller you're using. And it's really confusing because when you stand here and you press that button, nothing happens. So what actually needs to happen is you need to be right under a hook, like right here, or right under a loop or whatever this is, and you get launched up. So it shoots out this projectile above you, and if it comes in contact with that, it instantly teleports you up above it. This looks terrible because the camera just kind of snaps up really quickly and your character looks like it just teleports. And it doesn't feel good to use at all. Like sometimes I can be standing right here and it works. It doesn't feel good to use at all. That's my point. So the first upgrade, not interesting at all. The next upgrade you get is a bow, which can be used to hit switches. As far as I can tell, there's only been 2 switches so far. One in the cave to get out after you get the bow, and one to get to the next area. Otherwise, I don't know why anyone would ever use the bow. It goes over some enemies. Enemies die in one hit, so there's not really any reason to waste ammo. You only get 3 arrows. You can restore them at the bonfires, which is like the save point in this game. Yeah, I have no idea. So again, I've gotten 2 upgrades. I've only been playing for about 40 minutes. And I am very disappointed by the lack of interesting upgrades. Because I thought maybe you'd get a double jump or something, which would make stuff more interesting. Maybe more interesting enemies would come out. But that hasn't been the case so far. The atmosphere is actually... I actually like the ambient sounds. Like you've got birds chirping here. No music. There's been some music here and there. I think they're trying to do a whole knit stories kind of deal where sometimes music plays to set the mood and otherwise it's just ambiance. And it's not too bad because I think the art is like close to working. It's just, it needs something else. You get currency as well. You can buy 2 upgrades as far as I can tell. I haven't found anywhere else where I can buy upgrades. I've already bought one of them. It was a damage increase and this one's a health increase. You need 15 more coins to get it. There's no map of any kind, which is horrible. This is another thing I want to point out. Games that don't respect your time. I actually saw this in one of the reviews on Steam for this game. This game forces you to walk everywhere. Walking is just one continuous speed, so it's kind of boring. There's nothing to see or do along the way. There's not many side paths. So it's kind of really, really, really boring, which sucks. Can I fall down here? Yeah. So yeah, there's no map. At one point I had no idea where to go next, so I walked all the way to one side of the map and then walked all the way back and then figured out where to go. So I just went to this cave and got the sail upgrade. When I first arrived here, I was on a boat, and the sail was kind of wrecked with holes in it. So I'm assuming I'm supposed to go back to the boat to hook up the sail. And maybe this game, I don't know, maybe this game expands a bit. Oh, I have not gone here. Maybe this game expands a bit. And you get to sail around to different islands or something like that. Kind of like a, oops, Treasure Adventure World or Wind Waker. You know, for the longest time, I thought Wind Waker was Wind Walker. And it's not. Oh, what is this? Peace Stone acquired. Okay, what does that do? Is that kind of like the Triforest? Do I need to collect all the Peace Stones? Because there's like a column for Peace Stones there. Tiny Lily. Okay. You don't take any damage when falling, but if you fall far enough, you just die. Which, for the most part, hasn't been a problem. Like I said, the platforming feels totally fine. There's some collision problems where if you run into a wall at a certain weird angle, it'll feel awkward. But it's not really a big deal. You can roll in place, which does nothing. You can roll in midair, which makes no sense. Okay, I've got the sail. Oh, look at that. Okay, so maybe this game does open up a bit more. Maybe I'm just at the very beginning. The collision for this boat is kind of horrible right now. It seems like I can't get any closer here. So this game already has some collision problems. Maybe I can go around this way. Okay, am I supposed to go to this island over here, I guess? Let's see. Let's see how much more there is. Okay, so the camera eventually just kind of stops scrolling. Wow, is there really nothing else? Oh, there's something else. Dragon's Gate. That is really hard to see with all this stuff in the foreground. Okay, so what is this? This looks like a peace stone kind of thing. Yes. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to need 4 peace stones to open that gate and probably fight whatever the end boss is. Cool. That seems totally fine to me. The peace stone was kind of like in the middle of nowhere, though. It was just randomly off an offshoot path. It wasn't at the end of a temple or anything like that. Granted, I did need those upgrades to get it. I guess it was at a graveyard. So maybe that's the significance. Ter's Study. Is this an enemy? Nope, still dies in one hit. There's a bonfire. Oops. Very Dark Soulsy. There's no leveling or stats or anything like that. What is this? A face-palming statue? Okay, this is interesting. I've got a map here. And I'm not exactly sure what anything is supposed to be. Nothing really looks that familiar. Let's keep going. Oh, here we go. So there is a map, you just have to acquire it. Okay, press back to open it. Okay, it doesn't look like the most useful map, but now I can see. So that's weird. So I feel like I went to the south, but I never saw that landmass. Okay, so this game is actually opening up a bit more. So maybe I didn't give it enough time. Kingdom of Artaphis. Artafis is the oldest kingdom in the known world. Records indicate that there were ancient civilizations as long as 10,000 years ago. Greystone City, the current capital, lies to the west. The ice fields to the north provide a natural barrier from potential blah, 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 blah. Dragon's Gate. Okay, so I'm here to kill the dragon. Look at this, for this art though, look at this snake. He blends into the background so much. And the only reason I'm able to see him is because nothing else is moving on this screen. Nothing else is animated. So that is a poor choice of colors. Let me save the game here real quick. The music that does happen is not good at all, which is a shame. And it does take a really long time to run anywhere. Okay, so let's go to the south again, because there was something down here. But it isn't, it's like an isometric map. So is that actually south? Do I have to keep going? Nope. Oh, here we go. I really, really love games like this that have sort of some kind of mini thing, or like a hub world or something, like a treasure adventure world that lets me explore freely. It just feels a little bit half-baked. The collision on the world map and stuff. Okay, so here's a Medusa enemy. Oh, she actually shoots something at me. Whoa, it one-shot me. Let's try that again. Wow, I can't believe it one-shot me. Damn it. Feels like I'm not supposed to be here yet. Let's try that one more time. I wonder if I can roll under the shot, too. Come on. Damn it. Okay, one more time, because I really feel like I can pass that up. Okay. This time I will jump over the shot. Whoops. Okay, I give up. I'm gonna go try to fight something else. Okay, let's see. So I don't have myself on the world map, which kind of sucks. Looks like there's an island at the bottom left, but there's no question mark next to it, so I feel like maybe I can't go there yet. Let's try going to that big island to the left. It looks like there's 4 points of interest. I wonder if those are all landing points or something else. So the combat is even more disappointing now because it seems like I need to upgrade my stats, and their only stat is attack and health. It seems like my attack needs to be way higher. The attack upgrades are actually multipliers, so you get like a stone that says ×2 on it, and my attack went from being, I think, 2 to 4 to 8. So it makes sense that I'm not able to kill that Medusa enemy. Okay, where do I land on this? Seems like the only place I can is the top. No? This is not good design. Going around this in a circle is not fun. And the collision is kind of like weird. It keeps stopping my ship. Maybe I'm supposed to go into that bay? Oh, here we go. Greystone Pier. Okay, so it's got a little rain. It's playing some rain ambiance. Can't save here, apparently. Oh, I can. It just didn't give me a prompt. Let's see. Yep, more snakes. Okay, seems like this is where I'm supposed to be. Ooh, Super thrilling combat. Really, just amazing. Let's go inside the house. Got another save point because when you're placing save points to just make it so the player doesn't have to run as far, you've messed something up. Because there's no challenge in between those save points. At least give me a run button or something. Oh, what is this guy? Oh, died in one hit. Locked from inside. Okay. It's a shortcut. House of Balance. Wow. So I need to collect 500. Wait, maybe there's something to the left? Seems like this is the only thing I'll be buying with my currency is these health upgrade and strength upgrades. And they're not very interesting. You just grind enemies until you get enough. Why can't... There we go. Oh. Ow. Whoa, what is going on? This game is totally devoid of options in terms of graphics and sound and all that. Not the end of the world, but it would have been nice. I'm gonna die. I'm not even gonna die to interesting combat. I'm just gonna die because I suck. Okay, so why is this door open and this door isn't? Doesn't make much sense. Very confusing. Oh, there's an upgrade. Looks like a quiver. Hold more arrows, but I can't get up to it. That enemy dies in 2 hits, but still kind of just walks forward. And there's a bonfire. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Look at these small stairs. They have to just jump up. Couldn't they have made it a slope? The King's Diary. Today, one of my most gifted Grey Knights was exiled after betraying his oath to me. Charlie Grey, the greatest swordsman that ever lived, turned his back on me and disobeyed my command. For that, I have banished him from Artafis. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yay. Really glad I went all the way over here for that. Oh god, now I've got to walk all the way back. And I've killed all the enemies, so I'm literally just walking back. Okay, so there's a slope here. What is this step? Seriously? There's a slope here, but they couldn't be bothered to put a slope at that other place. Oh, I can go in there. There's just no prompt. That's silly. Because there's prompts on other doors in the game. Can I go in here? Nope. Should I go in here or keep going? Okay, so this looks like one of those platforms that goes up and down, but it's not turned on right now. Let's see if I can get to a boss fight, and then I'll stop. I guess I'll go in here. Yeah, at first I thought the ambiance was nice, but now I kind of wish there were music. Okay, so that turned on that. That turned on that. Do I go to there, or am I supposed to go... I'm assuming I'm supposed to go right there. Ah. So I was at 8 attack before. And now I'm assuming I'll be at... Yep, 16. Oops. I wonder... What is this art? 1985. I feel like this is a hint of some kind. Okay, I kind of don't care about the backstory. Come on. What is this darkness? Let's go in here first. What did that do? Nothing visually. What is this? I don't get it. Okay, continuing on. I'm assuming that button turned on this elevator over here. Yep. Okay. Again, why is this not a slope? Because I'm spamming A and it's just kind of like delayed. Look at this thrilling trap. Ow. Ow. Oh, that does 2 damage. Okay, maybe I should be more careful. Should I take this down or go straight? Where does this take me? God, this game has a lot of walking where you do nothing. See, I don't know if I should keep going. Can I go in there? Yes. What is this? Power crystal missing. Is this supposed to be a machine that powers up this? No, there's nothing here. Never mind. What is the point of this enemy? It just stands there. It doesn't even attack you. Oh. So you can't jump over it? Is that the fun? Ow. Okay. Now it makes sense. Oh, it slows you too. Okay, so that's kind of more interesting. What happened to this background? Is it supposed to be something, or is it messed up? I feel like it's messed up. Why is there a big hole in this giant bush, or whatever it is? Wait, did I really go all the way here for a tiny chest? Okay, maybe there's stuff underground. Because I did pass parts where you could go down instead of continuing. And it does sound like there's an elevator up there. Oh boy. I sure do love walking really far. Okay, let's go down this way. Greystone sewers. Okay, I guess I can't go this way yet. Let's try to go back up the tower, I guess. I have nowhere else to go. I can go down here. Let me try that. Nope, same thing. I'm assuming I need the power crystal to open that gate that leads into the sewers. Wait, can I hit that? No. Kind of not cool that they don't start the platform where you enter the room. Okay, let's go left. Let's see if there's something interesting this way. Got a couple of chests. Okay, I did not realize that would happen. I thought there was ground there. Oh god, you've got to be kidding me. I've got to go all the way back. See, it's not like Dark Souls, because in Dark Souls, when you die, it's your fault. And I guess this was kind of my fault, but I really thought that that was a platform. I don't think that was water. Wait, if I do that, no. Let's try that again. I don't even care about the chests. I just want to find a boss. Get an interesting upgrade. They've got to exist. If I fall here, I'm going to have to do that entire walk over again. Thank God. Okay, so there's a bonfire up there, but I don't see any way of getting up there. There we go. Yay, now I won't have to do a really far walk because I discovered that secret bonfire. Not really sure if I should go this way. Wait. Am I back to that one part of the map where there's... No. Okay, cool. What is this thing? Okay. Was it supposed to attack me? Oh, I see. When you look away, it chases you. Like the ghosts in something. Zelda? I don't remember. Yeah, Zelda. Actually do a decent amount of damage too. Okay, left or right? Go left. Got a bonfire. Made the right choice. If I went right and I died, would have had to go really far back. So like I said, next game, going to be focusing a lot on combat. So we don't have stuff like this where you just kind of walk forward and attack every once in a while. Oh, I'm going into the sewer. Okay, should I go down there? Let me hit that first. Oh. Oops. Well, that was a waste of time. It's kind of weird. You collide with these logs, but then you immediately fall down. Not really sure what the point of that is. Okay, this has to be a boss fight. Guess not. I wonder if there's a bonfire up there. I should go check. Oh, just 2 more chests. I feel like one chest is always health and one chest is always coins, but is that just because the programmer couldn't figure out how to make it spawn both? Secret? Oh. Wow. Yay. I wonder what that is. Oh, I bet that's the power crystal for the thing. Up at the top. Okay. Are you kidding me? Well. Did I really come all this way for nothing? That sucks. I actually really like those eye sprites. I like how they kind of dissolve when they die. Okay, I already went that way. So I've got to go all the way back up because this was a dead end. Whew. Just want to show off a boss fight. Wait, no. That's where it came from. Okay, let's try going down here. Any day now. There we go. Okay, I can't go that way because it's covered up by rocks. And now I've got to wait to go all the way back up. So, let's keep going. Well, that was a waste of time. That was a huge waste of time. So now I'm back here. I have no power crystal because I have no idea how to continue through there. The only way I can think of is to go all the way back up this tower, go all the way to the left, and then go up instead of going back down. Let's see if that works. I can already tell that I'm never going to finish this game because... Not without some kind of guide or something, just because I don't want to spend all this time walking back and forth looking for where I'm supposed to go. It's another thing we did for Escape from Tethys. We tried to do rewarding stuff at the end of every single path so that you're never like, oh, I can't go here, oh, I can't go here, I can't go here. Not a ton of backtracking. Plus there's teleports in that game, there's a map. Here there's no map besides the overworld. Which really sucks. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to do this again. Hopefully I don't fall, or else I'll end up back in the sewers. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. Maybe I missed something down there. Pretty sure I covered all the bases though. Okay, I didn't fall. So I'm gonna try going up this way. Hopefully there's something here. Let's see. I swear, if this just ends up being 2 chests... Okay, so it looks like I can't actually go this way. Let me just try. Oh. Okay. Now what? Well, I didn't die. But that's clearly not where I'm supposed to go. So I guess back into the sewers. I guess I must have missed something. Maybe I'm supposed to go back to the town that I was in. We will find out. Although this game, I think, looks worse than the other one that I was playing. Mystic Manor, Manor of Valor, Murderous Manor. I can't remember what it was called. Ended up finishing that one. Don't recommend it. Let's see if the enemies follow me. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more shot. If I can't find out where the hell I'm supposed to go, we'll end it. I think what people want to see is themselves making some kind of progress. So the walking itself is not that bad, but the fact that I'm not really doing anything in the meantime is really... Wow, I'm bad. Is what really bothers me. Not too far back, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, I should actually be somewhat more cautious. Because I don't want to go backwards again. I don't understand what this green stuff is supposed to be. Is it like vines hanging down? It has like white in it and gray. So let's see, down here, I can't go that way. But I know that I can go this way. Can't crouch to hit those, which is kind of frustrating. Did I go to the left earlier? Maybe I didn't go this way. No, I don't think I did. I don't think I went down this one. Unless this is the one with the rocks in front of the tunnel thing. Or sewage pipe grate, whatever you want to call it. Okay, no, I haven't gone here. Okay, let's kill these first. Ugh, do I want to fall down here? Whew. Ow. I don't know why I did that. Is that one just stuck? Okay, that one's stuck in a wall. Great. Like on a pipe above ground right now. You know what? I'm not even actually that excited to get double jump here. Just because the combat is so simplistic. That there hasn't actually been that many places that I... Are you kidding me? This is where I ended up? Okay, that is frustrating. I cannot believe this is where I ended up. Okay, let me just see. Maybe there is something else that I missed. Come on. Feels like I have to go right and then fall down into a hole. But that is clearly not the case. Ow. Okay, let's try somewhere else. And you know what? If this game had a fast travel system, it would not be quite as bad. But it does not. Was this the collapsed one? Yes. So I think there's actually one that I didn't try. I think the one to the left of this I didn't try. Maybe that one will get me the power crystal I need. I think this one. Yes. Weird that has a little blue mark above it. I wonder if that's significant. Maybe the blue mark is the blue crystal? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Okay, I don't think I can make this jump, but... Oh, I made it. Can't go down there. Okay, so I don't know if I go down here or if I go straight, but I think I go straight. Ah, okay. Thank God I went straight. Yeah, I got the power crystal. You know what it does? Opens another door. Nothing interesting. Achievement unlocked, Crystallis. Crystallis. Power crystal. Does it do anything? Do I have any other powers? My attack's the same? No. Okay, what's the easiest way back? Now, if I die, I'd be really upset. So I gotta play somewhat carefully. Come on. Do I go right or left? I go left. It wasn't even a puzzle, it was just trial and error. Which doorway do I go into? And one doorway just led to nothing. How fun! Pretty pumped to see what this crystal does, though. Like, really excited. Is it this way? Yeah. Oops. There's a bonfire in here. Alright, Crystal, show me what you got. Water is heard from the sewers below. Okay, let's go back into the sewers. I bet I can cross the gap and go to the right. See, why couldn't that power crystal thing be down there? Like, why is this even necessary? Yep. Okay, so that's what the logs are for. So that you can cross this water. Do I have to then drain the water too? So I can go down there? It seems like I'm supposed to be able to go down there. Does that drain the water? No? Did that just turn on the platform to the left? It did. Okay, so I'm back here. I feel like I don't think I'm supposed to be. I feel like I missed something in the sewers. Do I want to drop down into this water to figure it out? No, I shouldn't have done that. Yay! Okay, let's go back this way. This game is so well designed. It's so obvious where I'm supposed to go. And I'm pretty certain I'm not supposed to go this way. Or maybe I am. Do I want to try it out? Let's go look. No, there's nothing here. Maybe that switch did something else. Maybe it opened up the gate to the right of the tower as well. I don't know. Why am I wasting my time? Because I'm very curious as to what the next upgrade will be. That's why I'm wasting my time. That's what drives pretty much all Metroidvanias. Okay, so there's nothing else here. So I guess it's time to go back up. Excellent transitions between scenes. A+. Nope, that gate is still closed. Okay, so what the hell? Maybe the sewers continue under and I'm supposed to go over there and there's going to be more sewers. Do I really have to backtrack all the way? Oh, God. Okay, let's see what else we got. Is there a bonfire in here? No. Oh, is this the dead end? Yeah. Inexplicable dead end with a passage. Maybe there's a secret. Who knows? Okay, I'm not actually sure if I can go backwards here. Is this... Okay, there we go. No! I hate this game. Alright, there you have it. There is Kingdom of the Dragon? Kingdom of the Dragon? Something like that. $2.99 on Steam. I don't recommend it. I honestly don't think I'm going to play it again. Maybe I'll go see if someone else beat it on YouTube. Alright, until next time.